Are you a good sleeper or a bad sleeper? In this video, we will look at the 4 different indicators of good quality sleep. So you can really start defining what good sleeper means in terms of the actual sleep world and how we quantify and qualify good quality sleep at night. Hi there, my name is Beatrix Schmidt from the sleepdeepmethod.com. I'm a sleep coach and speaker, and often I come across people who define themselves by being a good sleeper or not so good sleeper. So, this YouTube channel is all about making sure that you are actually receiving practical sleep tips and advice so that you can make sure that you can develop the skills around sleeping and guarantee great sleep for years to come. So, if that's of interest to you, hit the subscribe button below and come back each week when I share new videos on these different topics and help you to get really good quality sleep at night. When you're looking at these 4 indicators of good quality sleep that I will share with you, it's really important to make sure that all 4 are present. So don't just nitpick the things that actually work for you and seem to make sense to you. Really look at your sleep as an overall bigger picture, because it's really going to be able to help you to find the right and relevant practical tools and techniques that will help you to improve your sleep even more. And if you're struggling with sleep problems, overcome those sleep problems, overcome insomnia as well. So let's go into the 4 indicators and we'll break them down into different sections, and it will really help you to get a better picture of this overall quality that you're looking for when you're aiming to have a good night's sleep every night. Accordingly to the National Sleep Foundation, the first sign or indicator of good quality sleep is you spending 85% of your time sleeping while you're in bed. And I think this is one of the things that I come across quite frequently with clients who have struggled with insomnia. They think just because they're going to spend more time in bed, it means that their sleep quality has a higher chance of happening. But often that's not the case, because our sleep behavior has changed over the time, and you going to bed does not mean that you're actually really getting the quality of the sleep that you need. You might be in bed tossing and turning, not be able to get to sleep. You might be waking up in the middle of the night, not being able to then get back into sleep. And of course, when you wake up in the morning, you're tired, which shows that the quality of the sleep you had is not quite up to scratch and to your needs. So it's really important to look at how much time you spend in bed and how much time you actually spend in bed sleeping. And this is a good way for you to start understanding what this quality of sleep and how you can improve this quality of sleep that you need to be able to function really well during the day. The second key indicator and sign of good quality sleep is your ability to be able to fall asleep within 30 minutes or less. And I think this is one of the biggest misconceptions I hear from clients, potential clients, people who come to my talks, is they think that going to bed and falling asleep straight away means that their sleep is actually better. But sometimes when you go to bed and you fall asleep too fast, it could be for the other reasons. It could be that you have had a couple of glasses of wine. So your sleep quality isn't guaranteed just because you fall asleep within 5 minutes. Or again, falling asleep maybe within 15 minutes is actually quite normal. It doesn't mean that you have to worry about it. So again, one of the clients that recently came to me was overly worried about the fact that she didn't sort of hit the pillow straight away and fell asleep straight away. But if you think about it, your body needs to adjust and transition from the day to the night. So it needs a little bit of time to do that. Falling asleep is a process. It's not like a switch that we often get taught. So it's completely okay for you to take a little bit of time falling asleep. But if it goes over 30 minutes, then we're starting to look at that, maybe the sleep skills around sleeping and switching off are not quite formed. You're not able to do it as efficiently. So that's when it starts impacting your sleep quality. The third indicator of good quality sleep, accordingly to the National Sleep Foundation, is your ability to be able to sleep through the night, the entire night, without waking up more than once. And I think this is another key element of looking at how much quality of sleep do you get. Waking up once and not really worrying about it and getting back into sleep can be totally normal. but it's when sometimes we overly get worried about, our ability to sleep through the entire night completely. If you think about it, your body goes through different stages even when it sleeps. So you could actually come out of a sleep stage, come out of maybe a dream that was quite hyper, and you wake up, but you go back into sleep straight away. So that means your quality of sleep is not impacted. Sometimes when this happens, and again, this is quite a common complaint with the insomnia clients that I work with, is that when they wake up, they worry about the fact that they've woken up, and they worry about the outcome of what happens because they haven't been able to sleep through the night. So becoming a little bit more realistic about what good quality sleep means to you is really important, because then you can take away the worries. And just because you've woken up once at night, it does not mean that you're not getting good quality sleep. So I hope that this particular part sinks in with you, because this is one of the most common things that I come across with, especially with clients who wake up in the middle of the night. The fourth and final key indicator and sign of good quality sleep, accordingly to the National Sleep Foundation, is you being awake for less than 20 minutes after initially falling to sleep. And this is, again, it doesn't have to become a problem. It doesn't have to mean that just because you wake up, you're ruining your entire nights of quality sleep. It links back again into the previous points that I mentioned. Your sleep stages change. You go into one, you come out of another one, you go through these different sleep stages throughout the night. So just because you become awake, it does not mean that you have ruined your sleep completely. And putting this into a better sort of viewpoint will really help you to take that worry out, take the insecurity, maybe it's mainly worry that I come across with, and make sure that you are not keeping yourself awake because you're now tapping into this worry at night. So these are the 4 different things that, accordingly to the National Sleep Foundation, will define how much quality sleep you get. Now it's over to you. I would love to know which one of these 4 elements you think is playing a role in you not being able to get good quality sleep, or maybe you not being able to define yourself as a good sleeper. So use the comment box below and let me know which one you think is guiding you to make that definition about whether or not you're a good sleeper or a bad sleeper. The final thing that I wanted to share with you within this sort of good sleeper, bad sleeper context is what I use in my practice to help clients overcome their insomnia and sleep problems. And what I do is help them to break this big topic of sleep into different sections, which are actually quite similar to some of the Sleep Foundation guidelines and key indicators that I mentioned earlier. So when I work with clients, I look at the 4 pillars of sleep. That's being switching off, staying asleep at night, waking up both mentally and physically, and being able to maintain your energy levels during the day. So if you're interested in learning more about the 4 different pillars of sleep that I work with within the Sleep Deep method, I'll put the link up here for the videos that I recorded earlier this year. And you can go ahead and watch those and pick the one that you think is actually causing you the most problems, so you can begin somewhere and start improving your sleep and start improving your skills around sleep, so you can enjoy good quality sleep for years to come. Did you get value from this video? If you did, don't forget to hit the like button below, subscribe to my channel, and share it with your friends and family. Each and every week I do my best to share practical tools and techniques that you can put into your everyday life so you can improve your sleep, overcome insomnia, and improve your peak performance during the day as well. So thank you so much for watching, and I'm really looking forward to seeing your comments below and see what you actually taken away from this particular video.